We are here from Bankwest Stadium to witness the final game of round 1 of Season 3 in the SRL as these two Premiership powerhouses go head to head in their first game for Season 3 in the SRL. Both teams looking to get their season underway in a good way as they look to have a challenge for the Premiership in the SRL. The Rabbitohs were eliminated in last year's grand final, who actually were the runners-up, while the Eels went down in week 1 of the finals to the eventual premiers, the Manly Sea Eagles. Both teams lost to the Manly Sea Eagles in the finals and got to verse each other in week 1 of the SRL. Eli Bynes, the new captain, led the Eels out today. His debut game as captain, obviously the Sim VP medalist, or joint medalist with Chaz Dingo in the Season 2 of the SRL. He's looking to see if he can lead his mark on the game today. It's Charlie Butler, the man, ready to get us underway, and we are off. As both teams begin their seasons now. So it goes down to Ash Crutcher, who gives it off to Mason Remy to take the first sit up. New look half combination for the Rabbitohs. Obviously, Liam Ryan was the 5'8" last season, alongside John McCartney at halfback. However, they've switched it up for Season 3 with Ash Crutcher and Isaac Edwards taking it out there in the halves. As Ash Crutcher gives a good inside ball to Liam Ryan, but he can't find some space here. To fourth tackle, but just short of the 40 here. It's going to be Ash Crutcher who punts it downfield early in the tackle count. Looking to get the Eels forwards going back early. As Eli Barnes has called for a massive error in his first touch as Cowboys, and sorry, the Eels, as Aaron is going to streak away and scores the opening clash of the game in just over 2 minutes. What a start by the Rabbitohs. For new captain Eli Barnes, first game as captain, has made a bludger of this ball. Who was it that put the big shot on? Well, whoever it was, set up perfectly for Aaron O'Hare, who picked it up, ran 30 metres and he's over. What a start by the Rabbitohs. And the Eels are under pressure early, as it's only taken 2 minutes for a try to be scored. What a start. I don't know if anyone was sitting here expecting that. The Sim VP medalist of Season 3 has come up with a bludger of a ball to begin the game. An absolute bludger of it. He caught it well, but a massive tackle was made on him. I don't know who that was. We'll have to get our replay team to go back and have a look at that to see who that was. Because whoever it was made a statement early on here. It might have been Mason Remy, but I'm not entirely sure. And it feels like Groundhog Day as Charlie Butler gets us back underway after the Rabbitohs score early in this clash. It could have been Rex Slattery too. It might have been Rex Slattery actually, but he'll play it on the 20. As they go back inside there to Tass. Jake Tass. Let's go Ash Crutcher now, who'll take it on. Ash Crutcher and Isaac Edwards. I'm looking forward to see how this combination works this season. Both players are highly touted by the Rabbitohs, and I think they believe both players could be star halves in the competition. We'll have to see if that pays out this season. As they're going to kick early, once again it's Ash Crutcher, and he kicks it long cross field. It is going to be taken there by Eli Barnes, and he'll take a better tackle this time. Doesn't lose the ball, and the Eels get their first possession here. As Abraham Walker, he takes it past the 40. And he'll play it there. The Eels, I'm looking forward to see what they can do here. Ethan Durant, a good run up there. But the Eels can turn defense into attack very quickly, and they'll be looking to put their mark on the game sooner rather than later, I'd expect. As Jaden White, good run by Jaden White, up the middle. A great tackle by Liam Ryan though. And just like that, the Rabbitohs are under pressure. Goes Todd Seabold. Inside there to Eli Barnes, and a great try saver tackle there. Who was that? Logan Guys, I think it might have been. As Luke Shaw puts it high. A try saver on Eli Barnes. I thought he was over. It's knocked back, picked up by Jake Tass. It'll be ankle tap there. They won't let him run away. And the Rabbitohs survive. A great set by the Eels. But the desperation in defense there by the Rabbitohs sums up it all. I'm expecting a big year from the Rabbitohs. Obviously runners up last year. They would hopefully, they'd be hoping to go a step further this year and potentially win the Premiership. But they have lost a few star power in the form of Chaz Ding or Jordan Williams, 2 massive losses. But we'll have to see if they can make up for it as Liam Ryan with a good run up the middle. And he'll play it there, 25 metres out. Expect a big year from Liam Ryan. Obviously, he's MVP medalist of Season 1. And we'll have to see if he can have similar feats this season, returning to his position that got him the medal, fullback, for Season 3. As Luke Shaw gives a short there to Michael Hunt. Good run up the middle, but he goes for the pass. It's intercepted by Rex Slattery. And the Eels can't keep making errors out of their own half. The Rabbitohs make to pay for it. As now the Rabbitohs get a full set inside Eels territory. Mason Remy plays it there, 15 metres out. Ash Crutcher, good short ball there. A massive shot was put on, but he managed to get the pass out. And Rex Slattery dives on it. As they go short side here, Isaac Woods, long pass over. Jai Collins, the captain, tackled 5 metres out. Isaac Edwards, long pass over to Rex Slattery. Look and push his way over. Rex Slattery, he's on his back. The Seals forward pack won't let him over that easily. As they'll play it there, 5th tackle now. Isaac Edwards puts it high. A very good kick, a blasting kick. It's going to be taken there by Demando. And the Eels survive, and now we're going for a 7 tackle set. So easily they went upfield in their first set. It was, I'd like to hope the Rabbitohs don't let it happen again, but we'll have to see. As Luke Shaw gets tackled there on the 30. That's first tackle. Goes over to centre dag. One of the underrated workhorses in the SRL. We'll have to see what he can do there. Second tackle now. Luke Short, inside ball there to Samuel Lillard. And that's the 3rd. He'll play it there. Charlie Butler. Short ball there. Gets it offload again to Tim James. And they're moving the ball around freely here for Rabbitohs. I'm expecting this to be an attacking game. Obviously last year, in the opening game, the Rabbitohs and Manly had a very attacking game. Could we see a similar outcome here between the Eels and the Rabbitohs this time? As they punt it down to Thomas Minolka. He's away from Barnes, but a massive tackle there on him. If that tackle wasn't made, he'd probably run the length of the field. As Mason Remy, obviously has been a star for Penrith over the first 2 seasons. Moves to the Rabbitohs this season though. Let's see what he can do. As it goes to Dranigan. And he'll play it there on the 50. Short side there to Rex Slattery. And that's the 4th. It's a bit of a frantic start here. As Ash Crutcher throws an intercept to Tim James. Liam Ryan was back there to make the tackle. But he won't be impressed with that. As just like that, the Eels go on the attack. We know how easily the Eels can score points if they get good field position. With the likes of Jaden White, Charlie Butler, Tim James, Dylan Barnes, one of the premier spines in the league. It's hard to see why they won't score here. It's going to be a tough effort by the Rabbitohs. There's 4th tackle on the 30. Charlie Butler, long ball over to Ethan Duran. He gets past 1. He nearly beats Liam right on the inside. A great cover tackle there. Had there be some port, they'd probably go in. And that's the 5th tackle. Tim James puts it high. A good little kick there by him. Taps back, and once again, Jake Tass dives on it. These tap backs have looked dangerous both times. That man there, Jake Tass, has been there to fake it. And wasn't going to let them get early possession. As Isaac Edwards gives it short there to Dranigan. He'll play it there. I believe he's making his SRL debut tonight, Dranigan, so looking forward to see what he can do. If they go long ball over to Liam Ryan at fullback, and that's going to be the 4th. Short ball there. Dranigan offloads it to Jake Tass. A good offload from him. He looks like a very powerful ball runner so far, Dranigan. He's running powerful lines. Looks like he has it offloaded too. He could be a rookie to watch this year. As they punt it down there, Demando, another rookie, I believe. And still step 1 there, but he'll be taken there. Good tackle by Jake Tass. That's the 1st. Jaden White goes short there to Abraham Walker. And he'll play it there. Short side here, and that's a forward pass. Miscommunication there by Tim James. It wasn't a great pass. And it goes forward, and now the Rabbitohs have another set inside the Eels half. Not what you'd like to see as it goes Isaac Edwards, and he'll just take the hit up there. Surprised they didn't get to leave him on. We know how dangerous these fullbacks are off the scrum. But it'll just take tackle Ferris. Rex Ladder goes up the middle now, runs over to one, gets it offloaded back to Jake Tass. He's been everywhere tonight, Jake Tass. He's just taking lots of balls, offloads, diving on loose balls as now Ash Crutcher dummies and runs. He sets it up nicely, played a bench utility role. In fact, scored the game-winning try in the semi-final last year against the Raiders. As they go out wide, an offload from Liam Ryan goes to Lumu. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly as it goes short there. Logan Guys, a massive tackle made on him. So I'm predicting a good teaser from Logan Guys. We'll have to see if he does it here, but Jake Tass goes close. It's a hard man to stop, but the Eels do well. And they survive. As Demando takes an early hit up, just plays it on the 20. Luke Short now. Short ball there. A massive hit put on him. Who was that? Was that our Luke? Who was that? The massive shot put on? I don't know. But Logan Grimes dives on it. And the Rabbitohs once again have good possession here. Inside the Eels half. They keep just making errors, the Eels. They can't keep making these errors. If they keep making these errors, they're going to pay eventually. They paid in the first half. Will they pay again here? Well, they paid early this half. Will they pay again here? As Ash Crutcher plays it there. Fourth tackle. 15 out. Tass. Over to Edwards. Oh, good rushing tackle there by Charlie Butler. Wasn't going to let him get a ball to his outside players. Still played here. The Eels have been so far meeting what the Rabbitohs have thrown at them. But is it going to stay like that here as it goes high? Knocks back. And Mason Remy dives on it in his Rabbitohs debut. And the Rabbitohs do grab a try after all the ball they've had down here. They finally grab it. It was a good tap back there by Ash Crutcher, was it? I'm not entirely sure. But whoever it was, tapped back. Mason Remy was in the right place at the right time, and all he had to do was dive on it. It's a Merry Christmas for him. As he grabs the Rabbitohs' second try. It's been a good start by the Rabbitohs here. As Liam Ryan kicks the goal, makes it 12-0, sorry. The Eels have always been a powerhouse side. Obviously, they made the semis last year, won the Premiership in Season 1. But they haven't had the greatest start here. As Charlie Butler gets ready to kick back off now. And he goes high. Jai Manning pushes forward there. First tackle now. Isaac Edwards goes short there. Gets it offload to O'Shea Ole. And that's the second tackle. Short ball there to Mannering. That's the third. You're always going to complete sets after you score points. And that's a good inside ball to Liam Ryan. He's up the middle. A great tackle there by... Who was that? Abraham Walker, I think it was. And they go short side now. Jake Tass. Over to Isaac Edwards. He dummies and runs. But Charlie Butler doesn't read it. As they'll play it on the 30. A good start by the Rabbitohs. A good set, sorry, after they scored points. As Aaron O'Hare punts it sideways. It's going to be fielded by the man, though. But a great tackle there. And now the Eels got to work it out from their own end. They play it there. Short to centre dag. Second tackle. Jaden White wasn't really expecting it. And it's a good defense by the Rabbitohs. They're only on their 20. And it's about to be fourth tackle. Oh, great run by centre dag. Gets them out of trouble. That's a hard run to make. Until centre dag, really impressed with that run. They were struggling to make meters that set. And then he just said, oh, to get us out of here, boys. Took a massive run. And they're going to kick early. Get Liam Ryan tracking back there. And he'll take it there. As he steps one. But Abraham Walker with another important tackle. Tackles him just short of the 30. So go inside here to Ash Crutcher. He'll play it there. Second tackle. Third tackle now. Goes short ball there to Isaac Edwards. Couldn't really find any space. He's run really well so far tonight, Isaac Edwards. Looking forward to see what he can else do in the SRL. Obviously, the Rabbitohs boys have lots of hype around this half combination. And so far tonight, they've both done pretty well. Isaac Edwards has had a really good running game. And, well, he's the one that kicks there. It's not the greatest kick. In fact, he goes dead. That's not what you'd like to see. But his other half partner, Ash Crutcher, has been the main kicker tonight. And, in fact, he's done very well. As Reynolds is going to play it on the 20. Just come on. Look at see what he can do tonight. If he can make an impact here. As Senadag, another tough carry there. As he's shoved back to the 20. First tackle now. Eli Barnes. Been a bit quiet tonight so far, Eli. Obviously, nearly went over earlier in the half. Also for a try-saving tackle on Logan Guys. Charlie Butler gets it out there to Demando. And he's tackled on the 40. Considering they started on 20 in a 7-tackle set, third tackle on 40 is a little bit disappointing so far. But Josh Reynolds, sorry. I actually don't know what his first name is, but it's not a great... It's a great run there as it goes over. Jaden White gets it to Eli Barnes. Fifth tackle now. And he'll play it there. Tim James punts it forward to Thomas Bendolgo. Great run, he's already in space. The Eels kick chase overran it. Eli Barnes there is back there to make a tackle, but they're going to start the set inside the Eels half. Watch out, if there's no fullback at home, they can make a play here. Could be ways. It goes short there. O'Shea Ole up the middle now. Great run. Gets past the 30. They're 25 metres out now. And they give away a penalty. They've decided to give away a penalty here. I thought they might have taken the 2 for a moment, but they've taken the decision to go for the points. They want the try. If they score here, that'd be massive devastation for the Eels. As they'll tap it there. 15 metres out. Isaac Edwards gives it short there to Dranigan. That's the first tackle. Isaac Edwards goes short there to O'Shea Ole. He's been very good so far tonight, looking for a try. He can't get there. Second tackle now. Ash Crutcher pushes forward, but he'll be tackled there third. Just 5 metres out. Tuss over to Lumaloo, and he's over. Lomu, I don't know how exactly I meant to pronounce your name, but it doesn't matter, he's crossed over. And that's a great try. As now the Rabbitohs are about to head up 16-0, and if Liam Ryan gets this goal, which is a terrific goal kicker, that'll make it 18-0. After only 20 minutes, this could turn into an absolute slaughtering of the Eels if they're not careful here. They've been terrible to start the game, and they need to fix something up. He does hook it too far to the right. And the score line remains 16-0. Jason Lumu, though, the man to cross over. What a great try. And we're good to start that. And we'll be happy about that. On debut, I believe, unless I've missed him from last season, I believe that is his debut. So, good try, son. You've earned it. As the Rabbitohs kick off, they get it to Liam Ryan. I'm not Liam Ryan, sorry. I think it was Ash Crutcher, who gives it to Jai Mannering to take the first up, and that's the first. As Dranigan gets the offload. Good offload. Finds the ball to Isaac Edwards. There goes Jai Mannering. Ryan gets it there. Back on the inside to O'Shea Ole. Good offload. There's so many of these Rabbitohs boys that have the headgear. They might be the team in the comp that has the most players with a headgear in one lineup. But Jai Mannering's going to play it on the 40. Goes back. Ash Crutcher again kicking. This one looks good. It might be 40-20. I think it is. And they just continue to fire on all cylinders, the Rabbitohs. They could be going up 22-0 to begin this game, should they score here. Jake Tuss pushes forward. He's just 5 metres out now. Long ball over. Drake Dranigan gets pulled back though. Second tackle. They have to be careful. If they score here, It's going to be a long hill for the Eels to come back from. Third tackle now. Ash Crutcher. He's 5 metres out. It goes short there to SRL, but he's pushed back once again. And it's the 5th. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be a kick from Ash Crutcher? No, they're going to go the other way. They go to Isaac Edwards. He puts it high. No one appears to really want it. It ends up being Ethan Durant to save the day. A great catch in the in goal. And I think Isaac Edwards felt let down there. His chasers weren't really chasing through on the kick. They might have even been ruled offside, which was obviously would have forced them to stay back. But the Eels survive, and now they have some ball. I think if they want to come back in this game, they've got to score before half-time, or at least be the next team to score. As it goes, Joey Kelly. I don't know if he's touched it all day, Joey Kelly. Making his SRL debut after being part of the Broncos, but actually being their captain the last couple of seasons. But he elected after last season's, well, disastrous as it was for the Broncos, he elected to move on and hand the reins to Pete Veretto and Justin Plays. As Joey Kelly, a great run there. Sits on the inside of Liam Ryan. Isn't he quick? And just like that, Joey Kelly takes it off his own back. And scores the try for the Eels. And just like that, the Eels are back in the game. I was just talking this man up, Joey Kelly. He gets the ball on the outside shoulder. Steps one. And Liam Ryan struggles to cut back on the inside to make the tackle. He's just so quick, Joey Kelly. And he's going to score a brilliant try. And the Eels are about to go up 16-6. He was so fast. Once he got the ball on the outside for the line break, he was just in front of, it was just behind Liam Ryan. Like, it just felt like as soon as he was in space, it was a try. And the Eels have got themselves back in the game with just a little bit of brilliance, a little bit of magic from Joe Kelly. It all comes back to the defence. Obviously, I don't think the Rabbitohs' attack was the best last time they went down there after the Ash Crutcher 40-20. And subsequently, it wasn't the best. Their attack wasn't great. The Eels defended it with ease, and after they defended that, they got a 7-tackle set. A couple of plays later, Joey Kelly comes from pretty much nowhere. I hadn't noticed in this entire game, but he just felt like he needed to do something, and he did it just that. Then, so goes down to Jaden White. Gives it to Matt Downey and a massive tackle there. That's a tackle. Trying to get some momentum. Tim James gives it there. Good short ball to Luke Short. Second tackle now. This goes Jaden White. Dummies and runs. Could be third tackle, just short of the 40. Short ball there to Jacob Reynolds. That's the 4th. Goes short there, Ethan Durant. Up the middle now, Ethan Durant. Liam Ryan makes that tackle. But a good set up for scoring points there. As we come close to half-time there, a knock on there by Charlie Butler, I think it was. He won't be impressed with that. They'll probably get the ball one more time before half-time. But it looks like the game's going to be rounding out soon. As the half's going to be rounding out soon. So Liam Ryan plays it there. Short ball there, Oshawa up the middle. Can't find any support, chooses to hold on to it. Eli Barnes makes a great tackle there, and he needs to do something a bit more, Eli Barnes. But a bit quiet today. We're going to see if we can do something else. Trying to get on debut up the middle. Trying to get a ball out the back, but it's intercepted by Taj Seabold. Massive play there. Had the ball got to the hand, there was probably almost certainly a try by the Rabbitohs, which would have destroyed all the momentum the Eels had built just before the break. Seabold gets himself between the defenders, intercepts it. And it looks like the score remained the same before the break. It's its third tackle now, just in front of the 40. Luke Short, good run there, up the middle. So been playing prop for the last 2 seasons, but he switched to lock this season. We'll have to see how he goes, Luke Short. It's Charlie Butler. Dummies and runs. That'll be the 5th. A minute to go to the break. Goes back to Luke Short. He punts it over to Jai Collins. He gets past one. He'll be tackled there. And I think the Rabbitohs will just round down and go to the sheds. So go short side here. Decides to do a bit more with it. Isaac Edwards can't find any space. He'll take it there. That's the 2nd. Third tackle. And they're going to go to half time here. The score being Rabbitohs 16, Eels 6.
You in seat 17B.
You in 36, 37 and 38J.
I've heard you scream yourself hoarse.
I've seen you chew your fingernails in silence.
I felt stronger when you marched into the stadium.
You've reminded me time and again what I play for.
And let me know when I wasn't giving it my all.
You wear your heart on your sleeve as much as I do.
You believe even when I've stopped.
You are the Raiders,
The Roosters,
Bulldogs, the Dragons,
Panthers,
Tigers,
Cowboys.
the Knights,
You are the Titans,
The Storm.
the Broncos,
the Sharks,
the Sea Eagles.
the Eels.
The Warriors.
The Rabbitohs.
You make this the greatest game of all.
We are back after the halftime break. Liam Ryan looking to keep things underway here. I think the Rabbitohs were very happy after going to halftime with the lead. They were very convincing. And if it wasn't for a bit of magic by Joey Kelly, they would have kept the Eels scoreless in that half. As it's kicked down to Charlie Butler, who gives it to Mark Hunt. And he'll take the first tackle of the game. Charlie Butler goes inside there to Luke Short. A good run there. And the Eels, they weren't great in the first half, but they've managed to keep themselves in it. Then we want to see a bit more from that man, Eli Barnes. MVP award in Season 2, however, received a criticism for. So having some games he was absolutely on, while others where he just was a bit quiet. I think we need, if he wants to be considered one of those top fullbacks, I think we need to see more consistency this year. That's a great kick by Shelford. A great kick. He's just kicked the 40-20. No! Oh, I thought that was a 40-20. It must have just bounced short off the 20. We'll have to have a look in the replay here. Just come on. It's his first kick of the day. And it bounces up. That camera angle won't show us. And oh, we can't see a proper thing. As you see there, though, the scrum's been called just in front of the 20. So that must mean just went out, which is disappointing. I thought that was going to be a great play. That would have been a momentum switcher to start this half. The Eels can't let the Rabbitohs score next, though. If they do, it would be definitely very, very hard to come back. We don't see it happen too often in the SRL. So we'll have to see. It's a long ball over to Rex Slatter, who gets it on the 40. That's the third. He goes short ball there to Mason Remy. Scored a try in the first half. And he's back on for a second stint. John McCartney, great run there by the lock forward. Playing in the middle today. We'll have to see how he goes as he plays it on the 30. Goes back to Jackson Cutler, who punts it. Fielded there by Joey Kelly. And he'll be tackled on 25 metres out from their own try line. Joey was probably their best player despite not doing much in the second half. Cross goes up the middle, gets it off to Samuel Lillard. Probably didn't need to throw that pass. But now we'll have to see how they go here as it goes Centre Dag. Centre Dag, I feel like he's in for a big season. Had a very good start to the half. Probably the Eels' best player in my opinion. Took him some very, very tough carries. We're going to see what he can do. Eli Barnes, there we go. That's what we want to see from him. As he gets past Liam Ryan, but Ash Crutcher with an absolute try saver. What a tackle there by Ash Crutcher. I thought Eli Barnes could have been away there, but Cross goes up the middle. Stephen Cross. On debut, he plays it on the 10-metre line. Goes back to Shelford. Shelford, sorry. As he goes high, but there was no kick chase. No pressure at all. And in the end, Thomas Mondongan does it kind of easy. You're also disappointed with that. They had a great, great set there. But the kick ruined it all in the end and forced the 7-tackle set. As Remy plays it there. Gives it to Rex Slattery. Goes short to Dranigan, but a massive shot put on him. So Isaac Edwards, inside ball there to John McCartney. That's a second now. Goes short there to Mason Remy. Third tackle now. Over to Rex Slattery. Looking for some space here. That's the fourth. Long ball over. A great ball out to Jackson Cutler going towards the sideline. Is he over? I think he's in. Great work there by Jackson Cutler to stay in field. I thought for certain he was out. Silabon makes a kick return, gets it to the 20. I want to see what the Eels can do in the second half. They're down by 10. They're going to have to put in a couple good tries. Or a couple tries in the second half. They want to get themselves back into it. And I just get the feeling that the Eels are going to come back. If they get another try, they could get a few. This goes Charlie Butler. Out to Samuel Lillard. There's still plenty of time left to go in this game. There's a good run there. A good tough carry by Samuel Lillard. Now watch out here. There is no fullback at home. So if they play quickly here, they could get a good... Players. Mark Hunt goes up the middle, but he's eventually tackled. A massive tackle by Isaac Edwards on him. Fifth tackle. Charlie Butler punts it, but it's going to be taken there. Not a great kick. Ash Crutcher caught it and didn't even let it make 5 meters. He'll be disappointed there, Charlie Butler. He knows he should be better than that, but there's nothing he can do now. Is Swarm. Goes up the middle. Dawson Swarm. I think another playmaker debut. Quite a few players debuting here in Season 3. Obviously, a few off-season recruiting programs happening that allowed these players to come into the SRL. And you can see just how excited they are on their faces as Rex Laddie pushes forward. He's just shy of the 30. John McCartney. Short ball there to Dranigan. And that's going to be the 5th. Goes back to Isaac Edwards. A good kick there. A towering kick. Taken well there by Eli Barnes, but he forces the 7th. He forces the line dropout, sorry. And the Rabbitohs say, that's fine, boys. We'll have another shot. It was a great take by Eli Barnes, but he just had no room to move. And the Rabbitohs forced him into the end goal. Both the halves kick game have overall been very impressive. I think that's something that South sort of focused on in the offseason, making sure these halves can kick well. And the pair of them have kicked very well to begin this game. First Crutcher. Short ball there to Rex Slattery. Another tough forward. Obviously, he had a very good season for the Rabbitohs last season. Looking to continue his form. He goes short there to Dranigan. He's had a good game today. As they give away a penalty there. The Eels. And although hesitation, Isaac Edwards said, we'll take it over the sideline, boys. We'll go again. So they continue to attack. I thought maybe the two might attempt them get it to they have to get 2 converted tries to tie things up. But I think the Rabbitohs feel like they can score here. And I think they would hope so. As Dranigan plays it there. Isaac Edwards pushes forward. A good run there. He's just 5 meters out now. John McCartney, short ball there to Dranigan on debut. He's going to be on his back though. It was a good line ran by Dranigan. He looked like he might have crossed over. But unfortunately he hasn't. 3rd tackle now. Isaac Edwards. Short there to Liam Ryan. He pushes forward but he's on his back. 4th tackle now. Ash Crutcher's calling for it. He just takes it himself. A massive chopping on him. They could see the play opening up. And I didn't want him to get any momentum now. As it goes Isaac Edwards who puts it high. A good towering kick there. It's going to be taken well by Ifa Durant though. And the Eels survive. The Eels' defense overall has been pretty good. Only really 2 tries conceded from, large amounts of defense on the line. Considering all the ball the Rabbitohs have had. Obviously, the other try scored was the Eli Barnes knock on in the opening minutes of the game. But if the Eels can get some quality ball up there, I feel like they're a chance. They just have to see if they can get down there somehow. This goes Luke Shaw. A massive shot put on. Who was that? Who was it that lost the ball and who was it that put the shot on? But now Logan Guys plays it. And the Rabbitohs have another shot at the try line here. Isaac Edwards dummies it. 25 meters out now. Ash Crutcher gives it a Swarm on debut. The centre he replaced scored earlier in the game. Can he score here? He's going to be held up just short. A long ball over. Logan Guys trying to crash his way over. Good defence there by Shorty. Should they do it again? John McCartney. And John McCartney has forced his way over. And the Rabbitohs are about to extend their lead. They've had all of this ball in the second half to begin it. And it's not easy having having to defend that much, and it was too easy. The Eels forced their way over, and they score a brilliant try. The Rabbitohs, forced their way over and scored a brilliant try. As Liam Ryan looks to convert this goal to make it 22-6. Wow. The Eels just can't seem to keep hold of the ball. They have had so many errors. Of Rabbitohs, even when they have had errors, they managed to keep them down here and have forced them to kick long. As the Rabbitohs take their lead at the 22-6. As Charlie Butler looks to get kicked back off now. Charlie Butler, a long kick off there. All the way down to Isaac Edwards. Gives it short there to Rex Slattery. That's a good hard run there. Off the kick off by Slattery. So now goes Mason Remy. Both prop forwards, I'll say, have been very, very good so far for the Rabbitohs. Making very good meters. As to go Ash Crutcher. In fact, I'd say the whole forward pack, for the most part, for the Rabbitohs have been very solid. As they'll play it third tackle now. Logan Guys plays it there. Goes Ash Crutcher. Short ball there to Rex Slattery again. Oh, he's just been making these every single day of the week, Slattery. Hartley short ball there. Well, did we tackle just from the 15? This is the moment the Eels need. They need to spark something if they want a chance. They can't let the Rabbitohs be the next to score if they want to come back in this game. There's a good kick there by Isaac Edwards. It's going to bounce up. And they're going to be made to return it. Joey Kelly does, but only 15 metres out now. Up little great run there by Eli Barnes, but the cover feds read it well. He makes good meters. But it was a good tackle to stop. It's going to go short there to Hunt. Mark Hunt's up the middle now. Gets the ball, but it's intercepted. They have to try something then, Hunt. But he forced the pass. And now, once again, they're going to attack the Rabbitohs. Tranigan pushes forward. He's been close to their best player tonight, Tranigan. Crutcher. Over to Liam Ryan. Steps one. He looks to beat Eli Barnes on the inside, but he can't. That's the third tackle. 15 out now. Ash Crutcher. Short to Mason Remy. Fourth tackle now. Long ball over to Dranigan. And they're looking for another try here to Rabbitohs. Should they score here? I think it's the game over. Short ball there. He got the kick away. He hit the post. That threw from all off and Tim James jumps on it. How are they surviving the Eels? There's still a chance, but they're going to have a big last 20 minutes as Attila Senadag, been their best player by far, breaks past the tackle too. That's a good 20-meter run there. Took to go short side each. Jen and White out to Demando. I think they should go the way of Joey Kelly. He did it last time. There's nothing saying he won't do it again as Charlie Butler gives it short there. Attila Senadag can get up the middle. Gets the offload on the inside to Charlie Butler. He didn't need to push that pass though. And that's the fourth. They're looking to go for an outside inside play. He intercepted again by John McCartney. He's already got one tonight, but he's taken down by Jaden White. And another error made by the Eels. How many can they make in one game? But that's a big hit there. Who was that? Logan Guy's a master shot put on. I feel like that's the second one he's had on put on him today. And now the Eels pretty much get another set of 6. They made the error, but they managed to get the ball back pretty quickly. They have to score soon though if they want a chance. Charlie Butler. Out wide to Jaden White. Fourth tackle now. Attila Senadag takes another tough run. As he's tackled 35 metres out. Butler. Long kick. Tough kick. Taken well by Jaya Collins though. And he'll be tackled on the fifth, about 10 metres out now. I feel like if the if the Eels, want to come back in this game, they're going to have to defend well here, but that's not a good start. Lamu. Jason Lamu comes back on and makes a massive run now. Okay, well, gives it to Liam Ryan. Despite they have kept Liam Ryan relatively quiet tonight, despite the fact that Rabbitohs are doing so well. So it's been the other players. It's been this Rabbitohs forward pack, in fact, I'd say, who's just been so dangerous. As they go inside there to Liam Ryan. And that's a 5th. Goes out wide. Isaac Edwards takes it there. Kicks it down to Joey Kelly. And he broke a tackle. But a massive shot put on. In fact, you could hear the contact from the stadium. I don't know if you guys heard it. But you could hear the contact all the way up in the commentary box. As Abraham Walker plays it there. Shelford over to Butler. Goes inside there to Barnes. It'll be 3rd tackle on the 40. Goes out to Demando. He's put on his back. 4th tackle now. Goes long ball over to Tim James. A massive run there. He has those support runners though, but tackle on 35 minutes out. The Eels have to score sooner rather than later, otherwise they have no shot. There's a massive kick there by the Eels, and Jai Collin once again fields it, and they're only 10 minutes out. They have to defend the way now, get the ball back soon, and then do something with it. Short there to Dranigan. 2nd tackle. Short ball there to Tass. A lot of people are predicting the downfall of the Rabbitohs in this season, but so far this game, they've definitely shown that the downfall may not be around yet, despite their losses of Chaz Dingle and Jordan Williams. The players replacing them are proven to be good so far, as Tass has tackled just in front of the 40. 5th tackle. This is a lot better defensively set by the Eels. Not only the Rabbitohs gain as many meters, but they need to get the ball back sooner. It's going to be kicked down to Demando. They're like not kicking the ball towards Joey Kelly. I think they're aware of the dangerous stuff he could do when he has the ball, and they need to get him some more ball. They keep going towards the rookie's end, but they need to go towards the veteran Joey Kelly on the far touchline there. He's catching the call out there, and he wants the ball. And in fact, I think that might be going out there as he goes there to cross, and he'll be tackled just short of the 50. They need to score soon. Inside ball there. Tard Steamboat, a good run. He'll be tackled 35 meters out. They haven't played it. Joey Kelly's calling for it. They're going his way. They out to Joey Kelly. He steps past the wide, but he's caught there. They read it well, the Rabbitohs. Now it goes down as a good kick there by Luke Short. It's Longfield, in fact. Taken there by Thomas Benonka. Straight into some space here. He'll be tackled just in front of the 20-meter line. The Eels aren't out of it yet, but they might be if they keep it like this. Jake Tass with a big run. They now have to score 3 tries in 10 minutes, which is possible. But it's a very hard task now. It's Liam Ryan up the middle now. Great run. The Rabbitohs looking for more, in fact, it seems. 3rd tackle now. Short side here, Ash Crutcher. Long ball out to Swarm. And he'll play it there on the 30. 4th tackle. They go short side now. Thomas Benonka up the middle. He gets past Barnes, but a massive tackle. Hard Seaboard, I think it was. 5th tackle. The Rabbitohs score here. It's all game over. Not the greatest kick taken there by Ethan Durant. I think it hit a Eels defender, and it made it so it didn't go as high as they wanted it to. And Ethan Durant dives on it, or I guess jumps up to it, and they survive. It's gonna have to be this set. They're gonna have to do something with this set, considering it's already 3rd tackle. I think it's gonna be time to write them off soon. Shelford tackled there, just short of the 20 now. 4th tackle. Seabold, inside ball there to Eli Barnes, and he's pushed back. 5th tackle, only 14 minutes were able to be gained on this set. This has not been a great set by the Eels, considering they're chasing points. And they're just going to kick it down. Liam Ryan's going to catch it. He'll probably be tackled. He'll be tackled on there, just about 45 meters out from their own try line. And very soon, in fact, after this play, they'll be inside their own half. And there they are. It's been a clinical performance by the Rabbitohs. They're just not letting the Eels get him back into it. They're not giving them a chance to. As Jackson Cutler goes up the middle. It all goes back to the silly errors the Eels made early on in the game. They just couldn't seem to get out their own half. And even though they weren't necessarily continued points every time, it's a brilliant ball to Ash Crutcher. And that will do us here. A monster pass to Ash Crutcher in the space. I don't know who that was from. It might have been Isaac Edwards. Whoever it was, though. brilliant pass to Ash Crutcher. And he runs into the gap. Eli Barnes was out of position. And that will just about do us here today. 6 minutes to go. No shot, the Eels can come back. It's been a very, very good performance by the Rabbitohs. As Liam Ryan converts it. No, in fact he doesn't. We just wanted that miss, Liam Ryan. But the Rabbitohs lead 26-6. The Eels will be disappointed with their performance. Maybe they're not as hot as we thought they were, although it is only early days. Only round 1. But it has been a very good performance and a very good round 1 victory, you'd assume, from the Rabbitohs. As maybe they could put another try on. They'd love to do that, the Rabbitohs. Ryan, short ball there to Logan, guys. Obviously, Rabbitohs lost by 1 point to the Eels, I believe, earlier in the season. Last season, sorry. So that's the 3rd tackle now. They got a long ball over to Jake Tuss. A big run there, taken by Jaden White. That's the 4th tackle. Ash Crutcher takes on the line, gives a short ball there to Logan, guys. And they'll be tackled there. 5th tackle now. Expect a good kick here and just them to defend. Maybe get one last chance to make the scoreline look even prettier. Goes to Joey Kelly. He gets one. He's going to get past Liam Ryan, I think that was. And he's going to streak away Joey Kelly over to 20. He's going to score a consolation try for the Eels. That's what you call Rabbitohs being a little bit too passive on him. He's going to get a double. And I'm very surprised that they just didn't want to go towards this week when they were attacking the ball. When they needed a try, they went there once. And I think that's Joey Kelly would be a bit salty about that. But they just chose not to go towards him. Considering he scored 2 tries and I don't think he's had many touches. I won't be happy with that. They'll kick this goal here, make it 26-12 and make the scoreline look a little bit nicer. Although it's still a very disappointing day for the Eels. Charlie Butler converts. Joey Kelly back-to-back winger of the year, I believe. Captain of the Broncos the last 2 seasons. He's got over the Eels. And despite his team not having a great performance, he's had a very good start to his Eels career. As Liam Ryan looks to kick back off now. 2.5 minutes remaining. Don't expect much to happen in this last 2.5 minutes. Just a game through round. Maybe the Eels throw it around a bit and make this scoreline maybe within 8 or 10 points. We'll have to see as Liam Ryan kicks off. Eli Barnes takes it. Gives it to Jaden White. Tackled there. 1st tackle now. Charlie Butler. Inside ball to Luke Short. A good run there. It's taken out. 2nd tackle. Charlie Butler over Eli Barnes. Gets past 1. That's the 3rd. Liam Ryan with good tackle in Eli Barnes. He's been a couple times tonight. And I'd definitely say Liam Ryan's won that battle. Tim James goes over to Jaden White. Gets it offload there to Luke Short. A minute remaining in this game. Rabbitohs a very clinical performance to begin the season. They'll be very happy with that. Shelford punts it forward. And Jai Collins, he's going to get past 1. He'll be tackled there. Don't expect the Rabbitohs to do much else here. Short ball, a brilliant short ball there to Lumalu. He might be away. He just scored 1 more try for the Rabbitohs. I think he's going to get caught. He will get caught. And that's going to end us off there. Lumalu looking for a double. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you a lot later.